going, guys? I'm here with my boy Abby. He's going to be doing a deck profile of his Ancient Warriors, new archetype that came out of the new set. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Alright guys, so run 3 of the losing, and then he's basically, whenever your opponent controls more monsters than you, he's a +1 because you can send one from your hand or from the field to special summon another Ancient Warriors. Also, when there's battle done by one of your Ancient Warriors, you draw one, so it's really, really good. Then you have triple of Sunmu. These two are your openers. This one basically searches your other Ancient Warrior monsters by sending either from the hand or from the field, so you want to see either one of these. And whenever another Ancient Warrior monster effect activates, he also has the ability to bounce a monster from your opponent's side of the field to the hand.
Alright.
So that's like a compulse. The other 3 of that you run of the level 4s is going to be your Graceful. I'm really bad with the names, but basically he searches your spell and trap cards, your Ancient Warrior spell and trap cards. He's really, really good if you have a clogged hand and you really want to start plussing with resources, and I'll show you what you're really looking for with this card. So, and also whenever another Ancient Warrior monster activates its effect while he's on the field, he can negate a monster effect on the other side of the field as well. So then all these effects are once per turn.
Okay, cool. And they're hard ones per turn?
They're hard ones per turns, correct. So you can use both, but only once per the turn.
Alright.
So then you run the Loyal. He's like a Cyber Dragon, but better because it just says as long as your opponent controls a monster, you special summon.
Okay.
Also, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, he goes ahead and pops a monster on the other side of the field.
Nice.
Another secondary effect that he does have is your Ancient Warrior monsters can't be targeted by card effects while he's on the field. So he's really, really good. Your main beater is going to be the Vigilant. I like him a lot at 3. A lot of people run him at 2, but I think 3 is best because you want to see him. As long as you control 2 Ancient Warrior monsters, you can special summon him. And also, if your opponent controls more monsters than you, he does a second attack as well. And then always active effect that he has, as long for every opponent's monster that your opponent controls, he gains 300 attack. Okay. So there's an easy way to OTK with him. So that's it for the 3 of the Ancient Warrior monsters. I do run one of the, it's New Gene. I don't really know, I'm thinking about cutting him. He's okay, he's basically him, only he can also add from the grave. But he almost always never comes up. Okay. I haven't used him at all, so...
Is he kind of like the brick of the deck?
Yeah, kind of. That's why you only run one of, and it's also another Ancient Warrior name that I can use. So that's why I run him right now. So on for the... so we are a heavy Go Second deck. So Go Second, I run him and not another Kaiju. He's really easily beat over by any of your big monsters, so it's not a problem to beat over him.
Yeah.
And also, it's a cooler thing that can happen. If you have him, and maybe you special summon him after you Kaiju, you can actually bounce the Kaiju back to your hand and then Kaiju again.
Okay.
So it's actually a really good combo. It can happen. So.
Alright.
So that's it for the monsters.
Okay.
And now the spells, I run triple of the 3 visits. It's the best Ancient Warrior card in my opinion. Basically, whenever your main phase, if you normal or special any Ancient Warrior monster, you can add a different type. Okay. So say that I control 2 of these, I could pick either one of them and add a different one. Okay. Also, whenever you use one of the effects, like for example of this guy or this guy, to send this to the grave to do its effect, this has a secondary effect that when it hits the graveyard, it can special summon from your hand as well. So it's another way to plus.
Nice.
You're going second deck, and this is, in my opinion, for this deck, the best going second card because it leaves the monsters on the field for you to be able to plus with all your effects. So Dark Lunar Moor is actually self-explanatory, but I feel like it's the better than evenly matched. Then you run triple the Tensu, triple Tenki because it's a Beast Warrior deck.
Yeah.
So that's what you want to do. The draw power of this deck, and this is the reason why I run the little set on Kaiju, is Sacred Sword of the 7 Stars.
Alright.
plus says draw 2.
Yeah.
So
Draw cards broken.
broken, and especially if you open, since you can only use the effect of one of these once per turn.
Yeah.
If you draw multiples with this, it's automatically +2.
All right.
So, in my opinion, even outs to certain things, there can only be ones. Specific problem cards. That's why I run the double cyclone.
Okay.
The other ancient warrior, and I've been thinking about maybe popping, like taking out the brick that I was telling you guys about, taking this out and putting the second one of this in.
Yeah.
This is actually, I actually underrated. It's underrated for me. Like I actually didn't think it did what it did. So basically, what it does is if I control 2 different attributes, which right now we only have wind and fire, wind and water, I can negate. I can call this attribute and negate all the monster effects. Secondly, whenever your opponent special summons a monster or you activate an effect of an ancient warrior monster, this thing gives 300 for every ancient warrior monster on the field.
Okay.
So it's an easily you'll probably end, like the optimal board is to end with like 5 ancient warriors with this already activated, and boom, you get 1500 for all your ancient warriors. And so my one-up spells is gonna be my Raigeki and my Monster Reborn. Raigeki and Dark Lunar Norn means they lose. So we run one of the battle ones, Ancient Warrior, Defender of the Graceful. It has 2 things, so what you can do is right before they go into battle phase, you flip it face up, and so then at the start of the battle phase, you then would pitch it to negate the battle basically.
Okay.
And then once it's in the graveyard, you can banish it to negate an attack.
Right.
So that's why you only run one of. I mean, it's good, but it's not great. The reason why I only run one of that is because I run Triple Storm and Mirror Force.
How many times does that come on clutch?
At least 2 times, 3 times it saved me because they would stop my normal summon, and that's one of the things that this deck loses really hard to right now. Is if they stop our normal summon, it's pretty much over. So if you have something to back yourself up, then I would say do it. Because if you don't, you're gonna get fucked.
All right.
So then on to the extra deck. I'll show you what was good and what was bad. So obviously, because I don't run the extravagance build, I have a lot more leeway with a lot of my options. So one of that basically sets your Tanky or your Tensu, whichever one you're missing. Tornado Dragon because we hate back row decks. Abyss Dweller because it's Abyss Dwellers to sell a lot of graveyard decks. Gaga Cowboy because you can, if you leave them with less than 800, you're gonna burn them and kill them anyways.
You ever cowboy somebody for game?
No, not today.
No, not today. I've been like out of the whole time you've been playing the deck. Any cowboy for games?
Yes.
Okay.
At least 3.
All right.
So super good. Big Eye, super good. I was telling a buddy here about how I took somebody's Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and basically controlled the game from there.
Yeah.
So super good. One of the metal dragon because you leave them with, if you don't kill them, you're gonna leave them with very little options. So you make this, and then they can't make plays because they're gonna kill themselves if they activate too many effects.
Yeah.
That's another really good one. Standard stuff. Let me 1 second. Sorry. Standard nightmare stuff, and then I do run these 2 as well, Babushka and 101. It's basically a smaller version of Big Eye, and sometimes you're just left with 2 4s, so sometimes it's better. But these weren't that great. Cerebus isn't really that great, so I'm thinking about taking that out. I do run Zeraboros, Trisbania. These 2 are really good, especially if you play Grand Maju. You just summon the big brother of Grand Maju and say, I'm stronger than you anyways. So it's really good, and this is for back row decks. I've never made either of them, so that's the theory behind it. Triple burst and then a field wipe in case you need it.
Yeah.
But
these, pretty cool.
Yeah, so these 5 are very interchangeable. So.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
No, I mean the deck is fun. We get stronger as more support comes out for us.
All right, cool. If this helps you out, feel free to leave a comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Thanks to Abby for doing the deck profile.
Yep.